Kibo. It's either Kibo or it's either Kibo or it's either Kibo or someone. Oi! Look at this crap! God. God! Maybe it's Samugi!
Why?
Oh no. Because no one would care if she's gone.
True. She's too plain.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like she'd be too plain to do anything.
What? Okay, let's get into this. So I've got 6. So far, I can afford none of it, except for these. So we'll look at the 4s, huh? We'll look at the 4s. Read it.
Feels V points. What the fuck is that?
I know what the V thingy is when you...
Yeah, but what's V points?
I don't know. You reading it?
Kinda. So what's this all? What does that even mean?
So this one's silence. I think this is when, because last time when you were gone, I think we learnt that we learnt a new thingy, whereas like the whatever it's called, maybe mass panic debates, where all the people are talking at once and you got to pick the right one. That someone can like block all the other guys, and you have to silence them.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think that's for
I'm
that.
not sure want to spend 4 points on that though.
Yeah, all you have to do
It's
is like
always-
right click them.
Yeah.
Instantly silence loud voices, effective during mass. Yeah, that's probably what I was just talking about. What? Okay, whatever. The keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start, effective during debate scrums. What's debate scrums?
That's the half one where the thing morphs.
What are you talking about?
And you
Split?
Yeah,
Why are they calling it that?
that's
Isn't
what's
it
called a debate scrum.
I thought it was called split.
No, they just say it's split down the middle.
Light up more frequently, effective during Hangman's Gambit, version 3.0. What? Oh, yeah, I need that actually.
Oh, dude, that's actually really good.
Yeah, I need that.
Dude, get that.
Okay, I can't afford anything else. Later. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Woo! Here we go! Woo! Woo!
Oh, who's the killer? Who is it? Who is it? Tell me, Daniel.
Now then, let's begin with
Or
the
two
basic
killers.
explanation of the class trial.
The killer is actually...
Kaito.
Yes. I just remember two
Nah, it's
cartoons.
Ryoma.
Yeah. Gonta can't kill. I don't know if he'll die. He may die. Someone would have to like do something like poison him though, because he's more scary than bloody Nekomaru when he was a robot.
True.
It's either Kibo. Kibo seems a bit too obvious with his light. No, he doesn't seem too obvious, does he?
Don't ask me.
Okay, could be Himiko. I think Himiko would kill someone, like, I mean, she's too lazy.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So he's too plain. He's, I don't know, fat.
Could be Miu. I'd say it's either Smugi or... Oh, it could be Kyo. Nah, Kyo loves people too much.
True.
Smugi or Kibo. I like how they have the two sounding names. The two similar sounding names next to each other. Kyo and Kibo.
Yeah, man.
What else? Kokichi. Damn it. If only Kokichi was next to me, and I could be like Shuichi and Kokichi. Anyway, yeah, that's my guess. I have two suspects on mine, but I'm probably completely wrong. Even though I'm suspecting some Smugi for no reason. Is it Smugi?
True.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Yeah, we know.
And that person will graduate from
Why
this
do they
academy.
repeatedly do this?
Also, refusing to vote will result in
They
your
think we
death.
forgot or something?
So you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm going to be much help this time.
Yeah, righto.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Maybe it was Kaito who was too scared about the ghost thingy. But I don't know what would kill. Again, too scared about the ghost thingy. Ha! I don't know if it would go through those lengths. You know.
What?
I said maybe it was
I wasn't paying
Kaito.
attention.
I said maybe it was
Kaito.
Kaito because it was too scared of the ghosts. That
True.
he killed Angie before. You know. She could do it, and then he killed Tenko before she could turn into the thingy.
I don't know.
I just realized why the killer would kill Tenko.
Why?
What took me so long? Because then Angie can be like, the killer is this person. You know?
I don't know.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
My
not let your
best
emotions
friend.
hasten your
My
judgment.
best friend.
There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What do you mean?
The transfer student.
Bloody shut up, you're annoying me now.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Ever since you
Stop it! Stop
joined that
making stuff
stupid
up!
cult, you annoyed me.
something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Okay. Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Oh god.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
What did the... a book Monokuma prepared the next prepare an effigy of the dead soul. You wish to contact everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is relevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Wait. After that, it wasn't burned to ashes. Maybe. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the... She never finished it.
So, ritual did work? Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes, Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
Maybe.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No!
So, ritual did work?
Who
was resurrected?
I feel like I would go there.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes, Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit...
What about... I don't know what effigy is upside down. Did it say anything about hanging effigies? Crap. Where is it? Doesn't say anything about hanging upside down. No. Wait, so are the effigies meant to turn to life?
I don't know.
Because Rantaro was still hung upside down.
It is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
Oh god. I'm probably gonna fail at this, Ray. I'm about to use this on... It did work.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No!
So, ritual...
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
Whoa.
Say blah blah blah. So it wasn't
This crime was
that.
committed by the
What else was said? God, I suck at this.
She was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Ah, there! Oh wait, no, because... God, I should have read what she actually said. She said she was going to read Rantaro. Oh my god, I'm an idiot! But but I don't know what the answer is.
Damn it!
Okay, let me look again what I have.
Crime was committed.
Like human file 3, the victim. By the time it was 2 AM, the victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the torso. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead. The second victim, blah blah blah. No.
By the recently deceased.
Forehead injuries. The forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. What?
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Well, then it has to be. Because she didn't finish what she was meant to do. But would it go and did
Who was
work?
resurrected, I wonder.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
I wouldn't go on that.
Rantaro was resurrected. The
Okay,
culprit is
well,
the...
I guess it didn't work because she didn't burn up the book.
This
But
crime
like, maybe she was killed before she could.
They
But
came back to...
you know what? Maybe I'm just. Maybe it is the answer, but I'm just. What I'm saying is wrong.
That's wrong! I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Hey, look, that's what I said. What?
Do I have to read this?
No, I just read it.
Cool.
If
What were you
Angie's
laughing at?
ritual had succeeded,
Nothing.
the book would have been gone.
Was a meme or something.
Yeah.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
No shit.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
But I thought maybe she was
I guess you're
killed
right.
before the book could be burnt. But is it actually made? Okay, whatever.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
It's Monodum.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it? Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, Creepshow. I already know what happened.
Okay.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
Angie had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Labs since yesterday, working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her. I guess maybe that.
purchase.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie! Oh yeah! I'm a fucking genius! The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only
I guess
one who
maybe
cared
it's
about that
Smoogie's
thing,
account.
Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
Art Lab's front door,
went to the classroom,
Art Lab's back
broke in,
door, or Kokichi's
Murdered the
lockpicking.
fuck out of Angie!
I mean, not Smoogie's account.
Genius!
Maybe Smoogie's account, I guess.
The culprit used the katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo,
Please be this.
Anyone could have taken that katana, you see. So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
Please be this!
Not care about some
katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom.
Yes!
That's wrong!
She locked herself in her robe.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Starting to sound like Kaito there.
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? 'Cause a robot ain't people, Jack!
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Gonta not the culprit.
You're not the culprit.
Here we go.
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the student council.
Student council.
Oh no, I didn't mean that.
Alibi for last night?
Luckily it didn't bloody.
A dead chick can't be the
Talking to
culprit.
bug friends.
Why?
Only student council members had access.
Look, I don't know who the
I
culprit
didn't know
is,
robots told such boring lies.
but it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Used against that.
Yeah, dude. I think I know what to use it
We
against.
must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the student
Council.
Utterly impossible.
For last night?
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone could open
culprit.
that door.
Why?
Only student council members had access.
There we go.
I heard it.
What did you use against that?
Kokichi's lockpicking.
Thought so.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo.
Right.
He couldn't have done it.
So
But
got a
you could have.
ways to go.
Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Don't think it would be that careless. But he would have. Maybe it would have been sus if he didn't use it actually. Never mind. But it's not him. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles.
Or is it?
It's not. And stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. If it was, it would be way too...
I don't know.
It's way too early to bloody...
Click, click, click. Who knows? Maybe this case is a little different. Keep in mind that there was 2 murders.
True.
Oh, that happened?
But we
I
don't
totally
need
forgot.
to figure out the second murder. You said we only need to figure out the first one. The second one doesn't matter.
True. But you're still going to talk about it.
True.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Still, it's not him.
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
He's a liar, remember?
Wait, what?
Nope, it's all
What did you
real.
just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Yeah,
And
right.
it helped. I feel so much better.
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
That's not how it works.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Oh.
But that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
Yeah, Mumbles.
Do you know what method
Use
it
your
was?
big boy voice and explain yourself.
The sword. They put the sword through the
There's
gap.
more to it. Through the gap.
Well, he said that it was easy to... That slidey thingy was easy to move.
Yeah. Think about the surroundings.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
Well, don't give me any spoilers.
No, okay, you'll figure it out.
Oh, I can't... That was the back door, right? That one was the back door.
Corporate door. Yeah.
That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Oh, it's going to tell you. Oh, wait, no, it's obvious. Alright, here you go. Minesweeper.
What?
Minesweeper.
I've never actually played Minesweeper.
Really?
Oh, look.
Not that exciting.
Found a hidden Monokuma.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we didn't get
I
crap.
don't even think they do anything for you in
Oh, the
this game.
sickle. Of course.
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought maybe because it turned.
It's a
Actually,
red herring.
they can't really.
It's a red herring.
Don't tell me that.
Sorry, I don't want you to lose heart. What the fuck is that?
I don't even know. Where is it?
Is it that thing in the top right?
Oh, there's something there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, okay. Look at. Yay.
I see it.
Cleared. I got it.
The gold leaf katana.
I'm gonna move to my desk. I'll be back in a sec. I mean, I'm gonna move.
You know when you said, you know when you said it was a red herring?
Yeah.
You really didn't need to tell me that.
Why?
Because that was for Tenko Kill.
What do you mean?
You've just told me so much crap. Now I know it's the same killer.
Yeah. What?
Now I know that's the same killer.
How?
That was the sticker was found under the floor.
Yeah. I meant it was a red herring in that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Not in the actual case. Jesus Christ! I wouldn't say that.
I know. That's why I was like, what?
No, I was talking about in that thing. It's a red herring.
Of the sliding lock
Not that that's really the right word to use in that.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I was confused.
It's a fake. How's that?
Sure. You could just said it's not that.
Because when the katana hit
yeah,
the
that'd
rock,
probably be better.
some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself.
Well, maybe it was stuck into bloody Kaede, and then somehow they moved Kaede to the right, looking towards the back door. Can you hear me? Okay.
It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the
Hello.
effigies.
So what I'm thinking is that because the katana was maybe stuck through Kaede,
yeah.
somehow they moved Kaede to the right, facing the back door, so the katana could push the lock.
You're on the right track. I'll give you that.
I don't know how they moved Kaede yet, though.
It'll make sense.
Okay.
Think of what it was hanging.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that she was hanging on a rope, but I still don't know how they moved Kaede from outside.
It's pretty far-fetched how they did it, but you'll see.
A different purpose. What could that have been? The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Yo.
So sexy.
We're going on a trip on our favourite rocket ship. Okay, I'll stop.
Okay. Yo, sick drifts, bro. Wait, I'm gonna bring the mic.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
What's up, bro? What's up, dude? What happens if you crash into a car?
I don't want to know. Right.
Maybe you lose health.
Probably. Try it.
What?
Do it.
Should I?
You mean? Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
There is any. Yeah.
Oh my god. I think it just wastes time. Oh wait, did it?
No, you lost some health on the right.
What turned the handle... Oh, what turned the handle of the sliding lock? The sword.
The katana.
Yeah, katana's healed.
Yeah, because it definitely the effigy could have reached it.
The effigy, like, came to life and...
Yeah.
Bloody
Yeah,
knocked it from
I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah. Oh, I missed one. What was done to move the katana? Turn the
lock.
Turn the lock.
What was done to make the katana turn the lock?
Oh, move.
Might need to slow down.
Katana was stabbed into effigy. Boy, where'd you go? Huh? I wish you could slow down a bunch more though. You could do that in Logic Dive. Give yourself some time to bloody think. Oh, what? Yeah, can you read it for me? Because I'm kind of trying to drive. Like, can you slowly get the words?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, bloody get out of the way. Oh my god.
I think it's how was the effigy, how was the effigy manipulated to make the katana touch the lock?
Oh crap. You swung him, but I don't know how. It'll probably tell me. I'll probably be able to figure out when it comes up. Swinging it back and forth, making it fall, spinning it, swinging it back and forth.
Nope.
Making it fall.
No.
Spinning it.
Yeah.
Right.
It was on rope, so if you spun it around and let go. You ever done that on like a swing? Where you've like spun around on it?
But how could they be that fast?
Like I said, it's faster.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Yeah.
Spun?
Bullshit. Yeah.
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then,
and
if
it's
you let
too
it
high
go,
up.
the rope will unwind, and
It's
the
too
effigy
high
will
up.
spin the other way.
What if the effigy, like, awoke? Like, became real, and
then
like,
died
with a
straight
sword
away.
Stabbed in there.
It's like, it like awakes just before the sword gets stabbed into him. Oh, Shuichi, what?
And of course, the katana will spin with it.
I
see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The thing is, the thing about Danganronpa is sometimes they can, like, you know, somehow know the precise, like this sort of thing, like, it just works out perfectly for them. Like, when someone kills someone, who does that? I mean, how they get, like, the aim so good?
I know. Like I said, it's far-fetched.
If this, like, the sword would have probably fallen out if this was real life. To be honest, like, look how much of it's actually stuck in. Probably just fallen on the floor.
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock, and thus was the back door of an.
Wait, why are you explaining this?
From the inside.
Wait, please, he didn't steal my thunder, did he? Or did I actually, like, already say? Oh, okay. So he didn't steal my thunder.
Did he?
He was just, like, putting it in. No, he was putting it in Langman's terms.
Oh, true.
Because he's dumb. Though he was able to understand.
Yes. Yeah. That's how Angie's lab was locked.
Just explaining it to the dumb people.
Yeah. Kaito.
By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
And then he says, well, basically, it's just bullcrap.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Yeah.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Oh, nah. It's not like every bloody killing is happening at nighttime. Except for... what was the first one? Well, except for the first one, but most killings on Danganronpa happens at nighttime, you know?
Sometimes.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling
Wow, what a surprise.
I want to say I'm lying.
Dude, I was like...
but I'm not.
I really, like, thought that he was the culprit, you know?
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I
What do you
wanted to
think?
lure the culprit out.
Oh.
No, it's because he's just for fun. That's what he would do.
If I
What kind of
claim
question is
the
that?
culprit,
That's his character.
then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious.
True. See, he's smart.
Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Shuichi's the kill-off.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Okay, whoa.
All right. So, who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Mew. I can't hold it up anymore.
See, you just said Mew.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Oh my
Who
god.
made the locked room mystery doesn't matter, since anyone could have done it.
What did you say?
Don't you even
They said
understand
Mew.
something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
You said me?
Kokichi.
Or did you say Mew?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
They've all been saying Mew.
Dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab.
Yes,
Only one of the
yes.
student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget
This is
Himiko.
definitely
She's also a
Kokichi.
part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier,
Yeah.
which I can prove using my recording function.
It's
wrong with Phoebe?
That's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect? Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
Did you say anything for the past minute
Sort of a
at all?
difficult question,
What?
you know?
Did you say anything for the past minute?
No.
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die? I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
Oh, she's trying to distract
What do
him.
you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not me!
Himiko.
Tenko's death
I mean,
was
Himiko?
meaningless! How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko...
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now.
Boy!
I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or think it's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
Whoa.
Suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run! I won't forgive something so messed up!
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrouch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tancrouch!
The people who attended the seance. Kyo, Shuichi, Himiko, Kokichi. Yeah, that's it.
That's it! It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
What?
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh, yeah. However,
True.
there are three. Yeah, I know this. Is Himiko the killer?
They really actually did that flashback, huh?
Right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Sure.
Point of entry from the outside must be referring to under the floor. There.
No.
Or there.
Yeah.
There!
There.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
What's his name? Kibo.
Another suspect? suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer. The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain held a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said, hold on a
this.
second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second!
No, I don't think it's Kibo's flashlight function.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the
Hole
floor?
in the corner.
Because it wasn't dark.
Because we would have seen it.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light?
Maybe that.
You mean candle?
I mean, flashlight.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Function to get under the floor and
Yeah, I think I know what I'm to say. So they didn't have a light, so it's not Kibo. See, this was always on my mind. The hole in the wall.
That's wrong! I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor.
Yeah.
There was a hole in the corner of the room.
We would have
If
seen
a
it.
light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
Night vision.
So a light was
bulbs.
not shined
Again.
under the floor, which
Fatty's
means you
back.
cannot claim I am the
Danganronpa
culprit.
2, the first case.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
It's robophobic.
My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? So culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
I don't know, maybe it was a red herring.
Ooh, nice
Be.
observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
I would have had to been under the floor.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
Hey, that was from the first one, glowing paint.
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
And they were under the floor with the glowing
You're
paint.
making a reference.
Yeah.
Boy, that sounds really
Yeah.
familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah. Well, we'll
At least it's
finish the
self-aware.
rest in the